Okay, Warren Gatland has made 10 lineup changes for the game against Italy in the starting lineup. This is a massive risk, and it's a controversial decision already. People online have already gone mad for and against and indifferent. He has been coaching this Welsh side now for 10 years, so we have to give him the benefit of the doubt that he actually knows what he's doing. But he caused controversy on the Lions tour with some of his selections. The press labelled him a clown. Mostly that was the Kiwi press, but the British press wasn't always over enamoured with him either. He's done this risk before in the autumn internationals and summer tour internationals against Japan, Fiji, and Georgia, and with mixed results. The Japan defeat rankles, and the near defeat to Georgia is fresh in the memory from the autumn. I understand the World Cup is next year, and you want to get players game time and work them into the squad, and have your squad players, able to play international rugby and be ready for the pressure cooker that is. I think we're slightly too far out to make so many wholesale changes. I really do. I don't think he makes these changes if he wins 2 out of 3 games. If they're still in the running for the Six Nations, he doesn't make these changes. It's not that they're going for broke. It's okay. We'll see what he really is. Pressure's off, guys. We're not going to win the We're not going to win the title. Let's give some squad players a chance. It's a calculated risk. The Italians, I think, might be more fired up for this game now than they were, let's say, yesterday before the squads were announced. I think it does show a little bit of disrespect, possibly, to the Italians, a little bit of taking them lightly. Okay, the Italians haven't had a great Six Nations either, but in patches they have shown some attacking intent. They've scored tries in every game. So they're showing something about them going forward, and they have a long-term plan for the future. But I want to hear what people think. I want to see what people think. And obviously, when the game's done and dusted, we'll know if the risk is paid off or not. Having Anscombe and 10 is not a risk. Having Faletau and George North starting their standing positions is not a risk. Those are the changes I probably would have made. 3 changes, I would have been happy with those 3 changes. It's the amount. It's not who's coming necessarily, because it will cause a knock-on effect for the combinations, the momentum of the side, how the side plays. The Georgia match is a prime example. They were stuttering. They were disjointed in attack and in defence. This is the risk that they could have in this game. So that's something that has to be considered. It will cause some kind of disruption to attack and defence, and the combinations they have, and the relationships players have with each other at international level. The one saving grace is there's a lot of Scarlets players in this side, so that will help with the communication and at least the defence side of things. Attack, with so many players who don't play for the Scarlets, attack is a bit different, but defence, having so many Scarlets players will help with the communication side of things, the organisation side of things. But there are players from other teams in there, so they play on different tactics, different strategies, and we shall have to see what happens. But I'm very interested to hear from rugby fans on this, what your views are. Obviously, we'll find out after the game if it is a risk that's paid off. If there's reward to the risk taken, we will find out after the game when the result comes in, whether the risks Gatland's taken with this selection, with this match day selection, has paid off. If it backfires, it can also harm the confidence of the players and the momentum of the team. Okay, admittedly they haven't had the best Six Nations, but long term that could have effects on players, and even in the short term. If confidence is a big thing with players. So the players who've been first team, unless they were told before the tournament started, you're going to be rested for one of the games, we're going to rotate you, and this is the game selected for that player, that's fine. We don't know how Gatland does his coaching, really, unless you're a player of him. But anyway, place your comments below, place your thoughts below, please like and subscribe, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.